Novel Audio presents The Happiest Baby on the Block, the new way to calm crying and help your newborn baby sleep longer. Written by Harvey Karp, M.D. Read for you by Tim Fannon. To the generous hearts of new parents everywhere, and to our sweet babies who come into the world with such trust. This book contains advice and information relating to the care of infants. It is not intended as a substitute for medical advice and should be used to supplement rather than replace the advice and care of your child's pediatrician. Always consult your child's medical provider with any of your questions or concerns. Introduction. Ancient Secrets About Crying Babies. When I started medical school, I was taught that when babies scream, it's a sign of gas pain, and there were two approaches to soothe them: natural, holding, rocking, pacifiers, and medical, sedatives, antispasm syrups, or gas drops. Unfortunately, the natural ways failed 20% of the time, and the medical approach was often useless or led to serious problems. Sedating was inappropriate. Antispasm drugs caused coma and death. Gas drops were no more effective than plain water. By 1978, I was a fully trained pediatrician, yet I was totally helpless caring for colicky babies. And soon my helplessness turned into shock and alarm. While working on the child abuse team at UCLA, I saw babies who were severely injured, even killed, for the simple offense of crying. But please don't think the mothers and fathers who hurt their babies were mean, terrible people. For the most part, they were just exhausted and stressed out young parents who cracked under the strain of their baby's unstoppable shrieks. Puzzled why advanced science hadn't yet solved the common, yet disturbing problem of colic, I began to read everything I could, searching for clues to solve this mysterious condition. I soon uncovered two facts that turned my alarm into hope. First, I learned about the profound leap in brain development that occurs between birth and 4 months. In a brilliant report by one of America's top pediatricians, Arthur H. Parmalee, Jr., he observed that many parents naively expect their baby to be born smiling and interactive, and they're often shocked when they're handed a fetus-like newborn whose shrieks could shatter glass. My second realization came when I began to study how parents in other societies raised their children. Delving through the musty books and journals at the UCLA library, I was shocked to learn that colicky screaming was virtually absent in at least one culture. It became apparent to me that our culture, advanced in so many ways, was backward when it came to baby soothing. I discovered that our practices were based on centuries of myths and misconceptions. Suddenly, it was clear that this confounding puzzle, why do some babies cry so much, had a simple but odd solution. Babies cry because they're born 3 months too soon. Of course, I've never talked a mom into carrying her baby for 3 extra months. But compared to baby horses or cows, it's obvious our babies are not ready to come out of the oven after just 9 months. I'm confident that you'll notice how your newborn loves womb-like holding, rocking, and skin-to-skin touch. But why is imitating the womb so calming? And why does it work for some babies but fail for others? These questions led to a new idea. Rhythmic, womb-like sound, motion, and touch must trigger an automatic reflex. But this calming reflex only works if done exactly right. This idea of a calming reflex explained the well-known observation that the world's best baby calmers succeed by giving babies rhythmic sensations. And it explained why bouncy car rides and rumbling hairdryer sounds often quiet screams in a snap. It even solved other ancient riddles, like why adults find rocking in hammocks so soothing, why we're calmed by the sound of the ocean and rain, why we fall asleep in cars and planes, and why even an upset 92-year-old feels more at peace when she is rocked, held, and shushed. All are tied to our powerfully soothing experiences in utero. Studying calming tricks used around the world, I found most fit in
Sample complete. Ready to continue?